Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. Today we are doing another readathon, a mini readathon. I haven't done one of these in a long time where I just spend one day reading as much as possible. So that's what we're doing today. It's around 8:30, so kind of a later start. Let's talk about all the books on my radar. Yes, this looks like a lot, but however, I think I can finish at least 2 today. First book that I would like to, well, not the first book I would like to get to, but one of the books I'd like to start in this video is Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. It's part of my February TBR, and actually all of these books are on my February TBR except for one. Fire in the Sky. It is a romantasy, dragons, enemies to lovers, I believe, but this is the Fairy Loot edition, so I really want to get to it. I read the first page of this and it seems really interesting, so I really want to give this a shot, so I'm going to try to start this today. This will probably be the last book that I start today. And then I have A Killing Cold by Kate Alice Marshall. I really want to read a thriller / mystery, and I feel like this one's going to be really good. It's also super short. It's less than 300 pages. It's only 272, so this one I can probably finish in like 3 hours because it'll be probably fast-paced. So, and then the book that I'm actually already started yesterday is X's and O's, but I'm only on page 42. This will be the first book that I finish. I think it's just a little romance. It should be pretty fast-paced. Hopefully I like it. Let's see how many pages are in this one. This one actually has 361 pages. And it's a book, she's a book influencer and he is actually a firefighter, and she moved into his apartment just to a sharing type of thing because she needs a place to stay and he's never home because he's working so often. So I think this is going to be one of those books that I'm either going to like or I'm not going to enjoy. So I'm excited to get farther into this. I'm liking it so far. I think it's cute. So I am going to open up a Red Bull and I'm going to sit on the couch and we are going to start reading, and I'll start my timer. I just finished the first book of the readathon, X's and O's, and this was so good. I really enjoyed this book. I loved the writing. It was very relatable and cheesy but not cringy, if that makes sense. It was just, I had so much fun and it was so fast paced. I finished this book in 3 hours, so we are 3 hours and 6 minutes into this little mini readathon and our first book is done. I started on page 42, so I've read 300-ish pages in the 3 hours, so very fast-paced. If you're looking for a really sweet romance with a bookish girly and firefighter man. And then the spice was also good, but it wasn't overpowering at all. The tension build up with the characters was really good. I really enjoyed it, and honestly it was just such a fun story. There was not a third act breakup, but a third act conflict, and it was really quick, which I definitely prefer. I don't like the one where they're go weeks or days without talking because something happened. in this one something happened, but it's like quickly resolved very fast. Their communication is really good. I really like how they got to know each other. It's just such a sweet story. So I'm really glad that I picked this up. It had been sitting on my shelf for over 2 years, so very happy that I have it done, and I think I'm gonna go with a 4 stars for this one. Honestly, I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely gonna look to go pick up some more books by Amy Lee, because this was really sweet. It was just a sweet book. I really enjoyed it. So next we are going to be moving on to A Killing Cold. I'm hoping to get this one done in like 2.5, 3 hours as well. Again, this one's less than 300 pages, so probably closer to 3 hours, but we'll see. I also have this one on audio, so I think it's like 12 o'clock right now. Yeah, it's 12:08. I think I'm gonna start this on audio just to get it started, and then I'll switch back to physical. But I think I'm gonna do a bit of deep cleaning and just getting the apartment reset, because I feel like it's just a little bit chaotic right now, and I just want to do a little bit of a reset in the apartment. So I'm gonna do some cleaning while I start listening to the audiobook of this one, and then we'll sit down and read it physically. Okay, little pause to talk a little bit about A Killing Cold. From what I'm getting, she's in this relationship with this man named Connor, or FMC. She seems to be having a lot of secrets, and it feels like she kind of has some sort of tie to this family already, even though she has never met them before. She's engaged to this Connor guy, and she goes to this, like, it's kind of like a cabin-esque townish thing, but like only on this mountain, only with this family. So there's 5 cabins. Connor and her are staying in one, and then everybody has their own separate cabins. But she is getting a bit paranoid, sensing that there's somebody watching them, but she's also receiving texts from before she went to this cabin, and they're like a little creepy, a little eerie. So I'm interested to see what the connection is between her and this family, because I'm sensing that they know something about her, even though this is the first time meeting her. So interested to see where it goes. I've been reading for like 40-ish minutes, so I'm on page 49. We could get really lucky with this readathon and finish 3 books, which would be really, really epic, but I don't want to speak too soon. I could also do the Flat Share by Beth O'Leary and get another romance in, because I tend to read romances a lot faster than fantasy. Same thing with thrillers. Thrillers and romance books I read so fast. Fantasy takes me a bit longer, obviously because there's world building, there's names, there's just so much going on in those, whereas for romance and a thriller, you kind of just, it's given to you and you just kind of figure it out as you go. So anyways, I'm gonna keep reading. It is, again, almost 1 o'clock, so feeling pretty good, honestly, for starting this at like 9-ish, I want to say. We're doing well on the reading, and I'm absolutely loving it. I've missed doing this, so I'm really glad I took today to just sit and read. So I'm gonna keep reading, and hopefully I can figure out some things with A Killing Cold. I really like Kate Alice Marshall's writing. It's very like creepy and eerie, but also very easy to read, like very easy to digest, and I feel like you can, like, I don't know, you're really immersed in the story. She does a really great job with descriptions and like making you feel like you're there with the main character. So having a lot of fun with that, but I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna stop talking and go back and start the timer again. Update, I just found out something kind of crazy. Not like fully found out, but like now I know the connection between her and the family, and I'm very interested to see where it leads. I just wanted to give you that update. Back to reading. It's not that much wow, it's not that much later. It's like 20 minutes later. I still haven't gotten up from this spot. Still been reading, but concerned, but also really interested is how I'm feeling right now. wanted to give a little bit of an update. I'm now on page 200 of A Killing Cold, and I'm really enjoying it. Honestly, there's just a lot of family drama, a lot of family lies and secrets being held from everybody, but also from our female main character. Our female main character, Theodora, whatever, is kind of discovering a lot of things right now, and it's really interesting. I don't really have a full idea of what I think is gonna happen. I do have like kind of a thought, but I don't think that it's right. Feeling pretty good about this thriller. It's definitely like keeping me on the edge of my seat. I want to keep reading, so perfect for this mini readathon. I should be done with it in less than an hour and a half, maybe even less than an hour. It is now almost 3 o'clock, so we are pretty good on timing, honestly. I don't know what I'm gonna read after. It's gonna have to be one that I like sit and figure out, and probably go to my TBR thing and we'll have to pick it out together, but I am gonna finish this one up. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a fun thriller. It's not like super thrilling. Like, it has its thrilling aspects, but I definitely feel like it's a little bit more mystery element, which I'm liking. I love when it's a mystery with like family drama, like rich people, just because I feel like there's so much that could potentially happen, so. Didn't see that one coming. I didn't see that coming. I'm on page 218 right now, so it's literally 10 minutes later, but did not see that coming. Okay, I have officially finished A Killing Cold. I really liked this. I think the ending was done really well. It wasn't annoying in any way or at any parts where it was just like, you've got to be kidding me. I really liked the female main character in the story. She really held her own, and I'm just very much happy that I picked this up and I really enjoyed it. So I will have everybody know it is 3:58. Now that I finished this, I did finish it before 4. So I am debating on picking up the flat share, but the only problem I have with maybe picking this one up is that it is a like roommate trope. That's what X's and O's was about, so I don't know if it's just going to be too repetitive for me, but it's also looking like it's going to be a short read. It's only 318 pages, so I feel like I could potentially finish this tonight. It says on the back that they share an apartment, but they've never met. Tiffy has gone through a bad breakup. She needs a place to live. Oh, they start writing each other notes and they become friends. Okay, wait. I think that this will be different from X's and O's. So I think I'm going to try this one, see how far we can get, see if I'm liking it, and then I will make the decision whether or not to keep going. I think I will, honestly. I haven't read anything by this author, so it'll be a new author, and I've had it for a really long time, so I should read it. And it's also February, which is the month of romance, so. I am about 70 pages. I stopped on chapter 15. I'm literally 69 pages into the flat share, and I will say I'm a little bit bored, but it's still the very beginning, so it should be picking up now. I'm like, okay, I think it's just because normally I don't read romance and romance. I normally do like lots of fantasy and then a romance palette cleanser. I feel like that's been like kind of my reading pattern recently is very heavy on the fantasy, and then here and then I'll throw in a romance. So I think maybe it's just because I read X's and O's that this one's not like as gripping. But our female main character Tiffy breaks up. She's in a bad breakup. It's not a good one, not well, and she needs a place to live and fast and for cheap. So Leon is somebody who has a complete opposite schedule of her, and they basically strike up this thing. They will never see each other. They don't meet at all. It's been 4 months now. It started in February and now it is May, and they still haven't met, but they leave each other notes randomly. It started as like a little thing, and then now it's like they leave notes like every day. But honestly, I'm just a little bit bored of it. I really want them to meet soon. I really hope it doesn't go much longer with the whole notes. Like, the notes are cute, I like it. However, if they don't meet for a long time, I'm gonna be like, okay, see you don't want to like meet up in any way capacity. Like, they literally live in the same flat, they share the same bed, they have all of, like, everything is the same. They just leave notes for each other. I'm still gonna finish it because it is a short one, and I think I can finish it today. Fingers crossed. If I don't, that'll be really unfortunate. So I'm gonna keep reading. Hopefully it only takes me like 3 more hours to finish, because then I'll be at 11 hours of reading today. So I'm at 7 hours and 43 minutes. I'm gonna get back into it, and I will keep you guys updated on my thoughts. Okay, I am on page 163 of the flat share, and it's definitely picked up. I'm really enjoying the relationship between Leon and his brother, and I'm also loving how kind Tiffy is. I don't think that this is going to be a 4-star. I think it'll probably be a 3, honestly, what I'm thinking right now, but I am probably definitely going to finish it. I've been reading now for 8 hours and 41 minutes, and I think I could probably finish this in 2. Andrew just got home, so we're probably going to make dinner soon. I'll probably take a little bit of a break, but the goal is to finish this book tonight, so hopefully Andrew wants to read, because I really want to just get this one done so that I can continue my weekly vlog with a whole new book, and I think that that'll be really fun. So I'm gonna keep reading, and I will be back probably when I finish it, honestly. Alright, we have finished The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary, and it was so good. I know I said earlier that it was probably gonna be like a 3-star read, but right after that I got really into it. It was so sweet, so cute. Also, sorry if you can hear the air conditioning, but I really liked it. The romance blossomed, they finally met each other, the tension was done so well, but also the MMC in this book was so caring. He is like an angel, I swear. He was literally so sweet, and there's definitely some depth into this, and I would definitely check like a little bit of a trigger warning, because she does have an emotionally abusive ex that she's trying to get past, and there was a lot of heavier topics with that. I'm happy to say that this is a 4 stars. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, which is always such a pleasant surprise, but I really did enjoy this. I know I think it was at the 70 page mark where I was like, oh, it's kind of boring. It really did pick up, and I really loved the story. I loved all of the side characters. I just had the best time, so I'm really glad I picked this one up. But yeah, that is the final book. I did read for a total of 10 hours and 24 minutes today, and I finished 3 books. One of them I had already started. It was on page 42, but I feel like that was basically just starting it. So really good reading day today. I'm so happy I did this. It was so necessary for me. It's 8 o'clock right now, so it's like literally perfect timing. My bedtime is at the latest 9:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'm definitely gonna try and put in some more readathons, mini readathons here and then. I feel like I hadn't done one in a couple of months, and these are always just so fun. I get to read a lot of books, and it's just so pleasant and calm and relaxing and cozy, so I will try and do some more of these this year. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Toodaloo.